Hello students, welcome. In this video we will discuss the grouping of capacitors and their capacitances. So in practice we have only two ways of grouping the capacitors. First one is the series combination and other one is the parallel combination. So first of all we will discuss the series combination. Capacitors in series combination. So how will we combine the capacitors in series? The method is like this one. You are having a capacitors like this one. Let this be the first capacitor, and this is the plate A of the capacitor and this is the plate B. Let the capacitance of this capacitor be C1. So how you connect the other connector with it in series? So this is the first place and this is the second plate. So from this end join the other capacitor with the connector. Connector should be a conductor. Conductor means having the free electrons and conduct the electricity. So when you are connecting end to end, the end of plate B is connected to end of plate A other capacitor, right? You can name it C or D also, and let this capacitance be C2. In the similar manner, you can connect the plate D of this capacitor with the plate E of capacitor of capacitance C3 in this way. So, and let this be the plate F. So what you did, you just connected three capacitors of capacitance C1, C2 and C3 in the series combination. Series combination means end to end combination. So now suppose you are connecting this combination to a battery. Battery is connected. So what happens? Battery will supply the positive charge here. And let this positive charge be plus Q on this plate. So you know, when this positive charge is here, so at this plate, this end negative charge will appear, and on this side there will be the positive charge. On the right face of plate B, there will be what? Positive charge. But this positive charge will immediately go to the plate C as it is connected by the connector, this one, right? So all the positive charge that appear here goes to plate C here. Similarly, it will induces negative charge equal, and the positive charge here, that positive charge will go here, and here negative charge. The positive charge that appears on this way, this side, goes to earth, as we have connected this side to earth. So this is a simple method, that is the series, capacitors in series. So what you write? Figure shows the way of connecting capacitors in series. Capacitors in series, and we are having the three capacitors. So let charge plus charge be given to plate A. As I told you earlier, the charge A is given to plate A, charge Q, sorry, of capacitor C1. It induces negative charge on left face of plate B and positive charge induces transfer to plate C as shown in figure. So what do you see in the figure? You have given a charge plus Q here. So the negative charge induces here, same the positive charge comes there, and negative charge come on plate D, positive charge on plate E, and negative charge on plate F. So now let the potential difference across capacitor of capacitance C1 be V1, and here the potential difference be V2, and here it is B3. So you can suppose let V1 comma V2 and V3 be the potential differences, PD for potential differences across the plates of capacitors. So therefore net potential difference, total potential difference. So total potential difference will be V equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3, yani the sum of all these potentials is the effective potential or the net potential. Now you know capacitance you know C equal to what? The ratio of charge over potential. So from here potential is what? Potential will be equal to charge upon capacitance. So now what will be V1? V1 is equal to Q upon C1, and V2 Q upon C2, and V3 that is equal to Q upon C3. Why this one? Because the charge on each capacitor is, you can see Q, 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 Q. So charge is same, but the capacitances are different. So as you combine all three capacitors in the series, so you have obtained a new capacitor here. And let the capacitor of this combination, capacitance of this combination, this whole combination be C. Suppose, or you can say let the effective capacitance of combination be C. So net potential difference, that is equal to total charge over total capacitance, that is C. So now put all these values here. So V equal to Q upon C equal to V1, that is what? Q upon C1, Q upon C2, Q upon C3. So you can take the Q common here, 1 upon C1, 1 upon C2 plus 1 upon C3. So this Q will cancelled out. So 1 upon C is equal to 1 upon C1 plus 1 upon C2 plus 1 upon C3. So this is the net capacitance when you are grouping the capacitors in series. Now you can take the example. Suppose you are having the 3 capacitors or 2 capacitors. We are having the 2 capacitors of capacitance is 5 microfarad and 10 microfarad are connected in series. What is net capacitance? but is net capacitance, or you can say the total capacitance. So in the series combination, the net capacitance is what? The reciprocal of the individual capacitances, or you can say the sum of reciprocal of individual capacitances. So 1 upon C equal to 1.5 plus 1.10. First capacitor is of 5, so put 5 here, 5 microfarad. Second is of 10, so put 10 here. So what is net capacitance? So 1 upon C equal to, take the LCM, it will be 10. So 2 plus 1, 3 over 10, or you can see net capacitance C equal to 10 upon 3. That is what? 3.3 microfarad. So you were having the two capacitance, one was of the 5 microfarad and other was of the 10 microfarad. But what we see, when we connected these capacitors in series, so net capacitance is what? 3.3 microfarad. Yani we got the lesser than two capacitances, right? So if you want less capacitance, what will you do? You will combine these capacitors in series. So this is the important conclusion here. Okay, when you are connecting the capacitors in series, the net capacitance will decrease. Now, in the next topic, we will discuss the capacitors in parallel. So now, the capacitors in parallel. So in case of parallel combination, you will join the capacitor like this one. See here, let this be, you are having a capacitor. This one, let this is capacitor of capacitance C1. And you are having another capacitor of capacitance C2 and another capacitor of capacitance C3 here. So now what you have to do, just join all these plates to the source of charge or source of EMF, that is battery. Mean all the capacitors are connected to the source of battery independently, like this one. Here let you supply the battery here in this way. So let the potential difference applied be B. So when you are connecting the each end of plate to the source of battery, this is the parallel combination. Now battery will supply the charge here. So let this, here it is what? Positive charge. So positive charge, and here it is also positive charge. It will induce here negative charge. So negative charge जो आएगा इस फेज से आएगा पॉजिटिव चार्ज नो तो सी के करना हैगा, यू विल ग्राउंड इट, अर्थ कर दो. सो होल ऑफ द पॉजिटिव चार्ज विल गो टू अर्थ. So as the capacitors are of different capacitances, so let this capacitor store the charge Q1, having the charge Q2, and here it is charge Q3. So in this way you will connect all the capacitors in the parallel. So you can see all the capacitors are connected directly to the source of EMF. So all these have the same potential difference. So all the capacitors are directly connected between the battery and earth. Means to say, in this way it is connected to the battery, and here they are all connected to earth, right? So the potential difference across each capacitor will remains same, but these capacitors are of different capacitances, so the charge stored on them. charge on capacitor A, let it be capacitor A, and this will be capacitor V, and this will be capacitor A. Charge on capacitor A, that is what? Q1 equal to, from the definition, C equal to what? Q upon B. So Q equal to what? CB. So Q1 equal to what? C1 into B. Similarly, Q2, charge on capacitor B, that is C2B, and charge on capacitor C, that is C3B. So you can charge on plate, this is the charge on plate A, capacitor A, this is the charge on capacitor B, charge on capacitor C. So now total charge in parallel combination. So how we calculate the total charge? Combine all the charges, Q equal to Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3. So Q equal to Q1. So what is Q1 here? Put the value here, C1B plus C2B plus C3B. So if C is the net capacitance of parallel combination, when you join all these capacitors in parallel, so you get a new capacitor. So the capacitor of that new capacitor new be C. So therefore total charge Q equal to C into B. Let it be first and this equation second. So put it here. So CB equal to C1B plus C2B plus C3B. So take V common, V C1 plus C2 plus C3. So V will cancelled out. What is left? C equal to C1 plus C2 plus C3. So in case of parallel combination, you have the capacitance, that is the sum of the capacitances of first capacitor plus second capacitor plus third capacitor. So in this way you can calculate the capacitance in parallel combination. We have taken one example. You are having the two capacitors of capacitance but 5 microfarad and 10 microfarad. Now suppose they are connected in parallel. So what is net capacitance? Net, or you can say the equivalent capacitance. So in case of parallel combination, the net capacitance is what? C1 plus C2. So C equal to what? 5 plus 10. That is what? 15 microfarad. So what do you conclude here? When you connect the capacitors in parallel, you will get the capacitance in increased. Capacitance got increased. और जब तुसी capacitors ਨੂੰ series ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ connect ਕਰਦੇ ਹੋ ਤਾਂ capacitance decrease ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ. So these are the important points. They should be noted. In the next video, we will discuss some other topics. Thank you for watching.